President Obama, and if he wanted help, I'd give him help because I'm a really good builder and I build on time, on budget. He's building his library in Chicago. It's a disaster. And he said something to the effect, I only want DEI, I only want woke. He wants woke people to build it. Well, he got woke people, and they have massive cost overruns. The job is stopped. I don't know. It's a disaster. And I don't like that happening because I think it's bad for the presidency that a thing like that should happen. He's got a library that's a disaster. And he wanted to be very politically correct, and he didn't use good, hard, tough, mean construction workers that I love, Marco. I love those construction workers. But he didn't want construction workers. He wanted people that, like, never did it before. And he's got a disaster in his hands. Like millions of dollars, really many millions of dollars over budget. And I would love to help him with it. Or somebody else. I could recommend professionals. But it was not built in a professional manner.
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about what's actually happening at the Obama Presidential Center, because the truth is very different. Trump claimed the Obama Presidential Center was a disaster, blamed D-Day hiring, and said there were massive cost overruns. He even offered to help build it himself. But here is the thing, the building is done. So the building is done and it is open to the public. So who was really right? This is not just a library. This is a 19-acre campus on the south side of Chicago in Jackson Park. Here is what's inside. A museum that tells the story of America's first Black president and first lady. A public Chicago library branch, free to enter. A forum with an auditorium and recording studio. A restaurant and cafe. A teaching kitchen with vegetable gardens, colorful playgrounds for kids, a home court, a 60,000 square feet fitness center with an NBA regulation court, walking trails and green space. And here is the key. Most of the campus is free. You only pay for the museum. Tickets range from $15 to about $30, if I am not mistaken, similar to any major museums. So some people love the architecture. The tower is designed to look like four hands coming together representing community. The sky deck gives you panoramic views of Chicago. Trump called it a disaster. So I don't know what a disaster really is. Do you guys think this is a disaster? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below as we watch the rest of the videos I prepared for you today. Let us watch.
You are an excellent president, and I am so grateful for the service you provided for our country and the service you continue to do. The best president in my lifetime. So I just want to say thank you, President Barack Obama, for saving TikTok.
I'm here in Chicago to tell you that we're opening my presidential center to the world on June 19th. Here's what you need to know. It's not about me. It's for you. This campus will be for the millions who voted in 2008, but especially for the millions of you who were born after 2008. Look, it's easy to feel like the challenges we face are simply too big, or that our systems are too broken. But hope is not about ignoring the hard stuff. Hope is that thing inside us that insists something better awaits if we're willing to work for it. Turning that hope into action is why we built this campus. Sign up to be the first to know about updates, events, and tickets at obama.org. Happy Star Wars Day from the Obama Presidential Center.
I have a very good feeling about this.
Mark, I am glad you are here. I want to tell you about someone.
Okay.
A young person born into ordinary circumstances, but restless, unsatisfied. A kid with big dreams, a bit of a rebel.
I like where this is going.
They join a scrappy group of underdogs and set out to change things.
By blowing up a giant space laser?
Mark, this is not about you. As wonderful as you are, this is about them. This isn't a monument to my legacy. It's a gateway to yours. The Obama Presidential Center is much more than a museum. It is an entire campus built to empower you. A place to come together, get inspired, and become a force for change. See what I did there?
Strong the dad jokes are.
Oh, that's perfect.
Hey man, Chicago is crazy, right? My plan for Juneteenth weekend, honestly, I've been thinking about this for months. I wanted to go to the opening of the Obama Presidential Center, bro, in Chicago. They dropped tickets yesterday at 12 o'clock. I was like, man, you know what, man? Let me prepare because I want to. It was like a $15 ticket, I think. I wanted to get the tickets, right? Tell me why I was probably like 20 minutes late to the ticket site. Why are they all the way sold out to the end of July? Bro, what is going on, bro? Was y'all all on the same type of timing? Like, I wanted to go to Juneteenth, Blackout, whatever weekend in Chicago, because one, I'm throwing the move. I'll talk about it later. But I really wanted to go so I could go to the Presidential Center, bro. And it's sold out for 2 months, bro. Y'all are crazy. What is going on? Somebody give me a ticket, bro, huh?
The Obama Presidential Center opens in Chicago next month, so let's talk about it. Hey, I'm Sydney. I'm a huge Chicago architecture nerd, and this is the Obama Presidential Center, one of Chicago's newest landmarks. Opening June 19th, 2026, on Juneteenth, the 19-acre campus is located in Jackson Park on the city's south side. Designed by Todd Williams and Billy Tien in collaboration with interactive design architects, the center is designed to be a whole campus. The site will include a 225-foot museum tower, a forum building, playgrounds, walking paths, gardens, and even a Chicago Public Library branch. The goal is for it to function as a year-round community space focused on history, education, and civic engagement. Architecturally, the 225-foot museum tower is probably the most talked about part of the project. The monolithic stone-clad structure has been described by some as brutalist, while others see it as sculptural and symbolic. The facade is made up of a light-colored warm stone, giving it that rock-like appearance. Its form is meant to resemble four hands coming together, representing collective action and the idea that true change comes from people working together. The exterior of the tower also includes excerpts from Barack Obama's 2015 Selma anniversary speech, including the phrase, "You are America," which makes the architecture itself part of the storytelling. And for Chicago, this project feels especially meaningful because this is the city where Barack Obama built his political career and where Michelle Obama was born and raised, making the center deeply rooted in the city's identity.
Hi, I'm Reginald Hardwick on the south side of Chicago. You've heard of The Audacity of Hope. That is the memoir written by Barack Obama. Well, I call this Audacity of a Building. The 8-story granite building in Chicago's Jackson Park stands taller than anything around. Right outside of it, and the building is just stunning when you're right beside it. Just south of the opening doors sits the 2-story forum, where you can take in a lecture or concert. And we're just south of the President Barack Obama Library. And what is really striking is the Eleanor Roosevelt Fruit and Vegetable Garden. This is a garden with some mustard greens planted and also some snap peas. Now, just south of the library itself are these very colorful playgrounds, all sorts of activities. That aqua color behind me is a very soft, spongy material, so if the kids fall down, they just bounce off of it. And speaking of moving, the southernmost point of the campus is Home Court, a 60,000 square foot space across the street from Hyde Park Academy High School. It includes an NBA regulation-sized court and various activity rooms to help kids focus on health, careers, and connections. For now, I'm Reginald Hardwick on the south side of Chicago for IPM News.
Starting my progress here.
I was so excited to have President Obama return to Chicago and visit the Obama Presidential Center for the last time before our center opens in June.
Pretty cool to see some grass around it. There's no birds are happy. The books are out.
We're going to walk down here and take the escalator.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to take the escalator. Haven't done that. This is the first time I've seen this. It looks great.
It's the first time we've seen the plaza where it's almost complete. They're putting in the last pieces of stone. So as we looked out, it just brought him so much joy. He has had a very hands-on approach to the design of the museum and the campus itself. I think it's because he really cares about those details, and he wants to walk in a place where it reminds him of home.
Oh, it looks great.
This is such an incredible gift, both to the south side of Chicago, the entire city as a whole, and the world. It's not just enough to learn about President Obama's time in office as President of the United States. It's what can you do for your country? And we want the folks who come through to feel this sense of, you know what, I too can make a difference. I can go back to my community and feel just a little bit more sense of power to make the world a better place. And if we do that, then this is a success.
After a very long wait, tickets are set to go on sale Wednesday at 9 a.m. for the Obama Presidential Center, and there are 4 things you should know. First is ticket prices. It will cost you $30 if you're an adult that lives outside of Illinois, and $23 for kids. Then it will cost $26 for Illinois residents and $15 for kids that also live in Illinois. Number 2, what the ticket includes is access to inside the museum. However, a lot of the center is actually free. You do not need a ticket to go to the restaurant, to the library. You don't even need a ticket to go up to the top of the museum to overlook the city from the view there. Number 3, there are people getting tours right now. They have VIP access and an invite only. I'm told by the Obama Foundation these are former White House and campaign workers. And number 4, when the center is set to open for the public is on June 19th. That is a Friday.
Y'all want to see a little bit of history? I got you. Okay, so the Barack Obama Presidential Library is opening up next month, Juneteenth. And I got this right after he was elected. Fun fact, my daughter was born November 3rd, 2008, the eve before he was elected president. The reason she was born that night is because my mother said, hey, can we go ahead and get that baby out tonight because I got to vote tomorrow. In her defense, Mississippi does not have early voting. In any case, this was delivered to me December 18th, 2008, and I have not ever hung it up. I'm going to show you all. It is the Rolling Stone cover, signed by Barack Obama. And there she is.
Today, your boy took his talents all the way down to the south side of Chicago to go take a look at the Barack Obama's Presidential Center. I keep hearing so much about this building, so I decided to go take a trip and go take a look at it myself. And I'll say this, impressive. I mean, look at the glass. Look at the size of the building. This is more than just a quote-unquote library. It's obviously way more than that. Now, this is located on 19 acres in Jackson Park between Woodlawn and South Shore. And it's going to reportedly create 5,000 jobs both during and after construction. And it cost an estimated $800 million, all privately funded, to create this building and to create this center. I am extremely impressed. I think it's a great thing for the community. And I am extremely excited to see when this bad boy opens up in 2026. Good job, Obama.
Library to open in June after Trump trashed it. And Trump's not invited. But here it is.
I mean, look, President Obama, and if he wanted help, I'd give him help because I'm a really good builder and I build on time, on budget. He's building his library in Chicago. It's a disaster. And he said something to the effect, I only want DEI, I only want woke. He wants woke people to build it. Well, he got woke people and they have massive cost overruns, the job is stopped. I don't know. It's a disaster. And I don't like that happening because I think it's bad for the presidency that a thing like that should happen. He's got a library that's a disaster. And he wanted to be very politically correct, and he didn't use good, hard, tough, mean construction workers that I love, Marco. I love those construction workers. But he didn't want construction workers. He wanted people that never did it before. And he's got a disaster in his hands. Like millions of dollars, really many millions of dollars over budget. And I would love to help him with it. Or somebody else. I could recommend professionals. But it was not built in a professional manner.
Trump so wants to be friends with Obama. He just doesn't know how to ask properly. Trump doesn't know how to be vulnerable. Say, Obama, I really liked you. As a matter of fact, I want to be like you. There, I said it. He wants Obama to say, why hasn't he called me? Him and I could have been working together on this. So what's the latest status on how it's going? Here it is.
It's easy to look around right now and feel like the challenges we face are simply too big. But hope is not about ignoring the hard stuff. It is that thing inside us that insists something better awaits if we're willing to work for it. Here on the south side of Chicago, hope is getting a permanent home. Starting on June 19th, you can visit the Obama Presidential Center, a campus with a world-class museum, a new branch of the Chicago Public Library, sweeping green spaces filled with public art, yes, a basketball court, and more. This is a place where a child from next door or across the globe can sit behind the Resolute desk and imagine how they could help create a better world. All week long, we'll honor all the people who've been with us on this journey, from those who helped launch our campaign, served in my administrations, and helped build the center, to all of you who want to turn hope into action. This is not a monument to the past. It's a living destination.
Did you notice the opening date for the Obama Presidential Center? No one realized Obama would choose to open it during this year's Juneteenth. First, Obama emphasized this isn't his center alone, but our center. He specifically thanked the residents of Chicago's South Side for their support. Let's take a look at this 225-foot-tall building. Its exterior is clad in expensive granite. It features 4 floors of exhibition space, with a sky-high observation deck on the top level. Dubbed the Obama Tower, it also houses the former president's beloved basketball court. Crucially, its total investment reached $850 million, making it the most expensive presidential center in U.S. history. Annual maintenance costs are projected to exceed $50 million, but there's no need for concern. All funding comes from private donations by wealthy individuals. Notably, the opening date is set for June 19th, a day worthy of commemoration for all. I believe Trump won't be making an appearance that day. What do you think?
Architecturally, this is one of the most debated buildings Chicago has gotten in years. This is the Obama Presidential Center that's opening next month. It's this massive stone-clad tower that looks very brutalist in nature, but the form is actually meant to symbolize 4 hands coming together, representing community. And honestly, I could never hate it. Guys, it has this insane presence. It's so monumental and intentionally different from the super transparent museum trend we usually see. The facade has these stacked 5 feet tall concrete letters at the top that spell out Obama's Selma to Montgomery anniversary speech, and don't even think I didn't clock these corners. In fact, I was screaming. They designed a special condition for some of the letters that wrap the corner. 10 out of 10. But moving inside, I immediately understand the lack of windows as a practical choice, obviously to protect artifacts, but also because of all the media installations. The exhibition design was beautiful and I really enjoyed the content, but I want to talk about how much effort was put into the accessibility. There was braille signage or assistive listening systems on literally everything, and I felt like the circulation was very open and clear, and the exhibits in general were planned around multiple ways ways of experiencing information. This should be the standard. Anyways, the sky deck went crazy. Panoramic views of Southside Chicago. I love the dramatic lighting coming through the letters on the facade, and I figured out this is open to the public, so catch me lingering here next month. Anyways, this is design excellence, I've decided.
Okay, so I am here at the Obama Presidential Library, and this is what it is. This is, I guess, the presidential whatever. I don't know what this building is for. And this is the Ark. This is the lumpy Ark of Defeat. I don't know, instead of the Ark of Triumph. All right, this is the public library part right here. Okay, and this is $800 million, right? $500 million of taxpayer money. What'd you think? Okay, so $800 million. Chicago is famous for our architecture. And this is what they came up with. Okay, I guess this is one of the Obama Foundation rooms. Very nice. Okay, so this is the menu at the Obama Presidential Library. And to be on the south side of Chicago, it's pretty disappointing. It's very disappointing. Okay, and this is the restaurant, right? Okay, so I am at the Obama Presidential Library, and this is how it looks up close. Okay, this is the restaurant next to it, right? And over here behind me is a library, Chicago Public Library, and I don't know what this raggedy arch is for, because it looks lumpy right now. I'm not walking up underneath it, to be honest, okay? But that's the Chicago Public Library at the Obama Presidential Center branch, whatever, okay? So, this is what the campus looks like. They said that they're going to be opening up the campus pretty soon, right? The library has a little while to go before it is open. And I went inside, and $800 million. $800 million. That's what I keep thinking. You know, I keep thinking $800 million. Tell me that Ark doesn't look lumpy. All right, but this is the best they could come up with for $800 million. That's the best they could come up with.